Okay, we got this little baby here, and he's been at my house for at least a week because I had so many to take in, so he had to wait. And then I have this mama. Man, she's been having babies out here for a long time, and we really needed to get her fixed. That was a great day when I caught her. So we're gonna let them go here where they live together, over here, and let them go. Okay, there's the mama and the baby. Well, they were glad to get home. All right, guys, the delivery just left. I got my cat-proof fencing from eBay, brand new. And we've got 100 feet of 7.5 foot high fencing with those overhangs for the cats. And a gate, I guess, is included. So we'll put it up and we'll see what we got here. Okay guys, that second roll of poly fence never arrived. I checked the cameras and the delivery person never dropped it off. So we only got 5 packages. They took a photo of what they delivered and it only shows 5 packages. So I tried to contact FedEx and I was told that I have to contact the eBay seller. So I've got a message into the eBay seller, and he's probably gonna either have to send me a new roll or at least tell me what's going on. I could return it and say it was missing items, but I'm sure the seller isn't gonna want to do that. That's all that shipping. And if it's their fault, then they have to pay for the shipping, so they're gonna avoid that. So I'm sure we'll get it worked out, but as for now, I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to put the cat-proof fencing over on this side of the yard and maybe swoop around here, or put it all the way back in the back here. And then I'd have to build a whole tunnel system to get back there. But this would be more, out of the way. With the truck and everything, I can't really back the truck in unless I build another gate over here. So that might be something to consider. Do I want to build a gate? I have all this this roofing that I still have to install over here on the deck, and I just never got around to it. But yeah, I'm going to do some measurements and kind of figure out where I really want this fence to go. Hi guys, this is Blackie. And Blackie, we've seen him on the channel before. He was the one that had an abscess on his neck, on his cheek. And we took him to the vet that one time. So if you look up Blackie, he might be up there. And also Panzer's on the channel. There's Panzer, he came home. And they were buddies out there together in the Farrells. And living behind that dumpsters over there by the tile store. Yeah, they really like being in the air conditioning and just laying in the bed and sitting out on the catio. Well, Blackie likes, he don't go outside, Blackie don't. He just likes being on the air conditioning. And they're not really great friends, but they know each other. I mean, they've been knowing each other for years. I kind of think Panzer, I mean, Blackie might be more dominant because Panzer sort of shies away. But Lenny don't get along with nobody, so they're dealing with Lenny. And then, but they're fitting in pretty good. That's the only issues, is just a few minor squabbles. There's my good boy. Yes, my buddy. He said, I'm not feral no more. You know, I had to go out there. These ladies have been trapping all these colony cats out there, and they just keep disappearing. And I don't know, they must have disappeared like 5-6 cats already in the last few weeks. And they're taking the ear-tipped ones and the healthy ones, and then they're saying they're looking for, and they said they were looking for cats with bald spots. And that's when I started getting worried, thinking they're just out here to euthanize cats. Because if you never see them come back and they don't ever, and they tell you, oh, they were telling me, oh, we released them. Yeah, you did. Sure you did. How come they're not back there? Right? They're liars, and they're just taking our cats. So I just had to take these little guys home because they'll be disappearing pretty soon. And how could you leave a cat like this? You've been caring for him for years. You know, he sits on my lap every morning when I feed him. And he's out there in the rain. And the ants are everywhere. And he needs to come home. He's a good boy. He's a real good boy. And he's been mixing in with the kittens, doing pretty well.